Hey guys, it's GranularSumo here. I want to do like a quick tutorial on this bass that I made for this track that I started yesterday. It's kind of just, it's pretty simple, but it sounds quite heavy and gnarly. I'll just play this from back here quickly. Okay, so the bass that I'm talking about is this thing here, and this is just a sub that's layered underneath it. But yeah, this sound. Like all that kind of stuff. It's actually just, yeah, I didn't spend long making it at all. It won't take long to explain how I did it. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool, so I thought I'd make a tutorial quickly. I'm gonna try and do this as quickly as possible because I normally take way too long to do these things. So basically, what it's like, it's kind of mainly just it's just a simple reese basically. There's nothing special about it at all. So basically what I have, I'll just turn off all these effects and things. So I have just an operator, just one operator, and I've turned the routing option to this, so like all the oscillators are their own separate sound, they're not affecting each other at all. And then I've just set these three oscillators to square waves and detuned them from each other basically. I turn the spread up to 53%, and I'm pretty sure that's I also just turn the glide on. Why did I bother doing that? No, don't bother doing that. Like, unless you want to actually just use this sound. No, I just did like one single note, so I don't know why I bothered turning the glide on. But yeah, so it's just the three square waves, detuned and some spread basically. Then what I did afterwards was I did my usual notch and bandpass filtering in parallel, and I did it pretty randomly. As always, I just like clicked a few random places, wasn't really paying attention at all. Same with this, so it's all just random. So it sounded like this. You get the idea. Then I put this amp on afterwards, so it's on the blue setting. I didn't change any of these, but I turned the dry wet down to 18.3%, and it sounded like this. Okay, then I did, okay, so I have a flanger and a chorus in parallel. I turned the dry wet on the flanger down to 38.1%, and just messed with the feedback and delay time. That's just down to preference, I guess. And on the chorus, the dry wet is at 24%, and again I just messed with the amount and rate a bit, so it sounded like this. Then I have another amp, which is on the heavy setting. I turned the dry wet down to 17.5%, and again I didn't mess with any of these. Okay, then I have Then I have another notch filter, and I just did some more random automation. By the way, on these filters back here, I turned the resonance up on the bandpass a bit, and I turned the resonance all the way down on the notch. Same with this notch here. So yeah. So then I have another bandpass filter, and I did these two separately because I wanted it to have like I wanted it to be like sort of have like a bandpass feel overall. So I ended up doing that last, so it sounded like this. And then I just compressed it. Okay, then what I did was I bounced it out to audio, and I didn't actually do anything to it here. I just made this one by accident. That's not actually supposed to be there. So yeah, I didn't do anything more to it. It's just an audio file at that point. So then what I did was I threw it into a sampler. Yeah, so I threw it into a sampler and just looped like a random little part. If I just arm this quickly. I just kind of liked how that part sounded. So I just turned this sustain mode on and like found like a little part that I liked. Then what I did was I turned the pitch envelope on, set it to 31 plus 31 semitones because I thought it sounded kind of cool. Turned the decay up to 376 milliseconds. Turned the spread up to 37%. And turned the glide on and set it to 77.7 milliseconds. And then I've turned this on, but I haven't used it. I guess I was thinking of doing like some FM stuff, but I didn't end up using it, so don't bother with that. Then I turned the wave shaper on, set it to the hard shaper, and turned the amount up to 69.0%. And that's it for this sampler. Then what I did was I dragged another operator in, and this is just like, I don't know, I just filled it out a bit with this, I guess. Let me just okay, so this is just like a sine wave with like some more sine added in, like FM'd in, like to, yeah, it's just like a sine wave being modulated by another sine wave, and it's detuned slightly. I felt like it just gave it a bit more body. There's not much of a difference, but I think it kind of like helped overall. I just turned it down a bit with this utility. I just turned it down because it was too loud. So then I have another amp on the blue setting, turned to 23%. Again, I didn't change any of these. Then it's going into a compressor, the usual settings that I do for this kind of stuff. Then it's going into another amp, which I don't normally do. But yeah, it's on the blue setting again and set to 23.8%. Then what I've done here is I've just like put a low pass. I've just cut some of the lows out because I've like layered it with this sub, so it doesn't really need them. Then I have, I'm just using that for sidechain compression from the drums. Then I have this low pass filter, which I'm just using on the intro because thought it sounded cool to get like this kind of effect. Yeah, and then I just have another utility turning it down again for some reason. Yeah, and that's it. Like, I just, like, I have, like, another, like, this sub is literally just a sine wave. I haven't done anything special with it. And I've, like, duplicated it and made these sounds with it as well. Basically just like, it's just got some reverb. All these are exactly the same, it's just got some reverb on the end. And yeah, I think that's it. I might have changed the pitch bend amount or something, I can't really remember, but yeah, that's pretty much, apparently I duplicated it again as well and did like a, yeah, like a weird sort of falling thing. I just did it with, I guess I did a pitch bend and then just did some FM automation. So nothing special. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Hope you liked it, and hope it was helpful. I'll catch you guys later.